Welcome back. Do remember you can find all our top stories on channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb. You can also watch us on the go on your mobile device. All you need to do is log on to m.channelstv.com or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows devices from their respective stores. Having the Channels TV and the Channels 24 apps will give you access to news and updates. You'll also have access to the Eyewitness feature with which you can be part of the news. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu. Don't forget to follow the instructions you see. Plans by the Niger state government to build a power substation in Gurara local government area has already gulped 23 million naira in compensation to those losing their land to the project. Bonu community will host the 132 and 33 kVA substation being built by the Transmission Company of Nigeria. The Transmission Company of Nigeria already has the certificate of occupancy, and from all indications, lack of power supply will soon be over in Niger state.
Bonu in Gurara local government area of Niger state is the host community for the state government's proposed power substation. The first stage is securing land. The permanent secretary to the state on land and housing, Muhammadu Danladi Musa, is on the site and then goes on to present the residents of the community with checks totaling 23 million naira as compensation for farm inputs and economic trees on the land.
We are talking of job creation, job opportunity, wealth creation. That is to the immediate community. And to the state, I've said it earlier, we are talking about insufficient light to our state. We don't have enough. By the time we have this substation, we'll be able to get enough to service the state.
The managing director of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, represented by Ganiu Aliyu, can hardly wait to administer the project.
We want to appreciate this beautiful gesture that the Niger state government has bestowed on Transmission Company of Nigeria. As I earlier said, we shall mobilize the contractor to site as soon as we finish our procurement process. And just as we had earlier said, there is a local content which will benefit the people, the labor aspect to the indigenes of this area. And also, the project, when completed, is going to generate about 96 megawatts of power to this area, and it's going to relieve the supply that is coming from Mina as well as from Suleja.
The residents of the community are excited about the prospects and benefits of the project.
We should thank the state government of bringing this to our community.
The establishment of this power plant would boost power supply, which eventually would affect commercial activities in the state.
An oil-producing community in Ukwa West local government area of Abia State is crying out to the government to end alleged neglect by the Niger Delta Development Commission. Members of Asa community came out in their numbers, accusing the NDDC of abandoning infrastructure project, which they say is harming their means of livelihood.
Promises made, promises forgotten, seems to be the song on the lips of these protesters from Asa community and oil-producing community in Ukwa West local government area, Abia State, southeast Nigeria. The people of this community have come with one voice to protest their alleged marginalization, demanding that the Niger Delta Development Commission complete all abandoned projects in the area.
In all these projects for 2017, that was from the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, none was given to Ukwa West. We were neglected. We have been neglected.
Come as you are seems to be the call to the community members as men, women, young and old, even the physically challenged, step out in their numbers to say enough is enough.
Enough is enough. We can no longer take this from NDDC. And that's our quote. We cannot continue like this. NDDC has failed us as people.
We rallied here today because of NDDC. The women of Asa are annoyed.
Some of the projects they want the NDDC to complete include the Obokwo Road, the stadium facility, abandoned civil centre and the Obehie Port Harcourt Road. The leadership of the Asa Development Union make more demands from the NDDC.
NDDC projects cited in Okwa West local government area should originate from Asa people through Asa Development Union. A joint project through Program Committee of NDDC and Asa Development Union should be instituted that will assist in the conceptualization, design, implementation, execution, monitoring, and supervision of projects and programs.
The residents, who are predominantly traders, are concerned that their businesses will suffer if these projects are not given attention, especially the road infrastructure, which will help them transport their goods.
Sunday's assassination of the principal special assistant to Benue State Governor seems to be an eye-opener to the need to end politically motivated killings. The Benue State government has therefore reassured residents that safety of lives and property will not be compromised. The State Deputy Governor, Mr. Benson Abono, gave the assurance when he visited his wife at the hospital with other members of the State Executive Committee. She was wounded in that attack. Mr. Tavershima was assassinated on Sunday at his residence in Makurdi.
Honestly, we are caught off guard. Nobody can even tell you now that this is the reason. And that is why, as a government, we have given instruction, we have given all-point instruction to the various security agencies to make sure that they spread their dark dragnets and unravel the mystery behind this killing. We want to know what is the motive, because as of now, we are completely at a loss. As if there is a resurgence, maybe because people are now going into politicking towards 2019. But as a government, I can tell you that we will not rest on our oars, and we are going to do everything possible to bring this to an end, to an immediate end.
The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has inaugurated a 5,000-seater Southwest computer-based test mega-city center in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. The center will help eliminate corruption during examinations. When completed, the mega-city center, located in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, in addition to the Lagos one, will process 36% applications from the Southwest states.
This is what will bring development to us in Ogun State. Here, though, people doesn't have the opportunity of coming to do maybe a portal here. Now that they have in Ogun State. Indeed, I just mentioned the shame that we have about 17,000. If we have about 17,000, Lagos 19,000. 17% rather, sorry, 17% of the whole country. And Lagos 19%. Clearly, in between us, we have 36%. That means over a third in the entire nation. Then clearly you know that we should be given some kind of attention.
His Excellency, the Governor of the state, had also given us that superstructure that you can see from here. I believe the worth is more than 1 billion naira. And we believe that we can have a 10-story building that will house not less than 20 CBT centers. And what I mean is 5,000 seaters. And that will reduce the pressure on the Southwest. If we have such a place in Ogun State, in Abeokuta, and we have a similar one in Lagos, I believe the problem is solved for the Southwestern Nigeria.
When News Across Nigeria return to be telling you the story of 48 young Nigerians who have been given the opportunity to study in the United Kingdom. Please stay with us.